6 morning habits that predict you'll live past 90. Number 5, takes just 30 seconds. It all happened in an instant. Margaret, a 75-year-old woman who had always been strong, independent, and full of life, woke up at 6 a.m., just like she'd done for decades. She believed staying active was the secret to aging well. But on this particular morning, one small mistake nearly changed everything. Her alarm rang, and she swung her legs over the side of the bed and stood up, too fast. Within seconds, her vision blurred. The room spun, and before she could reach for support, she collapsed onto the floor. She woke up inside an ambulance. Doctors later told her she'd experienced a sudden drop in blood pressure, a condition called postural hypotension. Thankfully, she didn't break a hip or suffer a brain injury. But not everyone is that lucky. The truth is, after age 70, our bodies change in subtle but powerful ways. Habits that once seemed harmless can suddenly put our health, mobility, and independence at serious risk. Every morning, millions of older adults, especially women, are unknowingly increasing their risk for falls, strokes, heart problems, and even memory decline, simply by sticking to routines they've followed for years. That's why today, I want to walk you through 6 common morning habits that could quietly be putting you in danger. Most of them are easy to fix. In fact, habit number 5 takes less than 30 seconds and could make all the difference in how you age. But before we dive in, do me a quick favor. If you're committed to living a healthier, longer life, tap the like button to help spread this knowledge. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video that helps you feel your best every day. Now, let's get into the 6 habits you need to watch out for. Habit number 1, getting out of bed too quickly, a risk you can't afford to ignore. Have you ever gotten out of bed in the morning and suddenly felt dizzy, lightheaded, or like the room was spinning? If so, you're not alone. This is a condition called postural hypotension. It affects more than 30% of people over 70. Here's what's happening. When you sleep, your circulation slows down. Blood tends to pool in your lower body. If you jump out of bed too quickly, your heart and blood vessels don't have time to adjust, so your brain temporarily doesn't get enough blood. That's when you feel dizzy, unsteady, or even faint. For younger people, it's often just a brief inconvenience. But for older adults, losing balance, even for a second, can be incredibly dangerous. Falls are the leading cause of injury-related hospital visits for people over 65. And as we age, our bones become more fragile. A minor stumble can lead to a broken hip, a fractured wrist, or worse, a serious head injury. So how do you protect yourself? Take it slow. Start your morning by gently stretching while you're still lying in bed. Wiggle your toes, flex your fingers, roll your shoulders. Then, sit up slowly and let your body adjust. Stay seated on the edge of the bed for 30 seconds to a minute. Give your system time to catch up. If you frequently feel dizzy in the morning, keep a glass of water by your bed and take a few sips before you stand. Hydration helps stabilize blood pressure, especially in older adults. Also, if you're on blood pressure medication, talk to your doctor about your symptoms. A simple adjustment could make all the difference. Remember, one small pause in the morning could prevent a devastating fall. Your independence is worth that extra minute. Habit number 2, exercising on an empty stomach, a hidden risk for older women. For years, we've heard that working out first thing in the morning, before eating, helps burn more fat. That might work for younger folks, but for older women, it can be risky. After 7 to 10 hours of sleep, your body is in a fasted state. Blood sugar levels are lower, and dehydration may have set in. For women over 70, this means your body is less prepared to handle physical stress. Exercising without fuel can lead to weakness, dizziness, even fainting. In some cases, it can even trigger heart problems. Your muscles need glucose to function. If your body doesn't have it, it may break down muscle tissue instead of burning fat, leading to frailty over time. So what should you do? Eat a light, balanced snack before working out. Think a banana, a slice of whole grain toast with peanut butter, or a few almonds. And don't forget a glass of water. Hydration keeps your blood flowing and your energy stable. Staying active is important, but it's even more important to do it safely. Habit number 3, straining too hard in the bathroom, a danger you might be overlooking. It's not something we usually talk about, but we should. As we get older, constipation becomes more common. Many older adults spend longer in the bathroom and push harder than they should. But straining too much can be dangerous. It puts pressure on the blood vessels in your chest and brain, causing sudden spikes in blood pressure. In extreme cases, it can trigger a heart attack or a stroke. The solution? Start with prevention. Eat more fiber, whole grains, leafy greens, fresh fruit, and legumes. Drink water throughout the day. Even starting your morning with a warm glass of water can help stimulate digestion. And move your body. Regular walking or stretching can keep things flowing naturally. Also, try placing a small footstool under your feet while on the toilet. It helps you get into a more natural position, which can make bowel movements easier and reduce the need to push. Small changes can make a big difference to your comfort and your heart. Habit number 4, ignoring your health. A quiet path to losing independence. Many people think aging automatically means losing energy or strength, but in reality, what speeds up that decline is often neglect, not age itself. Take Margaret, for example. She loved gardening and walks with her husband, but after she developed mild knee pain, she slowly stopped moving. Days passed, then weeks. She went from being active to barely leaving her chair. Eventually, her balance weakened and she fell reaching for a shelf. She was lucky, but shaken. Now contrast that with her friend Linda. Same age, similar lifestyle, but Linda made it a point to keep moving. Short daily walks, light stretching, simple meals with protein and fiber. By age 75, Linda was still independent and thriving, while Margaret needed help with daily tasks. The difference? Daily habits. You don't need drastic changes, just simple, consistent choices. Move your body. Eat nourishing food. See your doctor regularly. Invest in your health like it matters, because it does. Habit number 5, withdrawing from others, the silent threat of loneliness. It's easy to retreat into solitude, especially after retirement, loss, or changes in family life. But isolation doesn't just affect your mood. It affects your brain, your heart, and your overall health. Loneliness can lead to memory loss, depression, and even increased risk for serious illnesses like heart disease and dementia. But there's good news. It doesn't take much to reconnect. A weekly phone call, a chat with a neighbor, joining a book club or volunteer group, even learning to use video calls or messaging apps to stay in touch. Start small. A morning walk with a friend, a visit to your local cafe, a shared laugh with someone new. You deserve connection, and every moment you spend engaging with others is a gift to your body and your spirit. Habit number 6, letting your mind go idle. Why mental stimulation matters. Retirement doesn't mean the end of learning. In fact, keeping your brain active is one of the best ways to prevent cognitive decline. Studies show that seniors who read, do puzzles, or learn new skills are significantly less likely to develop dementia. It doesn't have to be complicated. Read a few pages of a book, do a crossword, play an instrument, learn something new. Even mentoring or teaching someone can give your brain the workout it needs. Keep your brain challenged, and it'll stay sharp. Margaret never thought twice about her morning routine until one misstep nearly cost her everything. Let her story be a reminder. The habits you choose each morning can either support your independence or slowly take it away. So tomorrow, take a deep breath, move with intention, connect with someone, nourish your body, challenge your mind. And if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button. It helps more than you know. Subscribe so you never miss out on more life-changing content. And leave a comment below. Type 1 if you learned something new today, or 0 if there's something you think we can improve. And most importantly, share this video with someone you love, because a small change today could save a life tomorrow. Stay strong, stay curious, stay connected, and I'll see you in the next video.